Hey Kickstarters, Len here. So what I want to show you is how you can use the Playsurface to accentuate your role-playing games. What we have running right now is MapTools by RP Tools. It's a free download, and what it does is it helps you with your role-playing games. So what we're going to do is set this up for a kind of hypothetical gameplay. We've got a boss monster here, our two-player characters, and another monster here. So how can this be used? Well, here's my character. Say he's got a psionic power. I check my stats. He can do a psionic power up to 20 units away. I can use MapTools, and he just can't quite hit the boss monsters, so he's out of range. But my cohort here, he can throw daggers up to like 30 units. So bang, his dagger can hit the boss monster. He rolls the die, sees what his damage is. Bang. Let's say he kills that guy. He's out of the picture. So now we have to deal with the boss monster. So now we have to deal with movement because we need to get over there. So I look at my character and I know he can move 10, or let's say he can move 20. So I can move him that distance. Similarly, this agile guy can move a little farther, 30, so he moves there. Unfortunately, we go over our boss monster and he's got a huge movement rate of like 70 or so. Let's say 30, he can get right on top of us. So another way that you can use MapTools is without figurines and completely virtually. So now we have a bunch of monsters all fighting together. We have a central boss monster, dragon or something like that, and we have several other creatures. You can click on them, find their stats. We can also move them, and immediately we can see what their movement rates are and how far they can go. If we want to take health off one, we can go and look at the bar, and we can reduce this guy's health a bit. And again, we can also switch to measure mode and see if this guy can hit these guys. He can roll the dice, do damage. So here's another map, and we have a player character there. I'm going to zoom on him, and this is a kind of neat feature of MapTools, where when we click on the character, we can see what the range of his vision is. So if we move him around, we can see that what he can see changes. He can't see behind buildings, so the DM can put monsters there or whatnot, and he'd be unaware. Another way that you can use the Playsurface with MapTools is if you're using figures and you don't want to use paper maps, which would otherwise be kind of necessary, you can get the Game Master and your players all together around the Playsurface. And say you have a character that's entered a dungeon, but they can't see anything. They decide to light a torch. MapTools has a function called Fog of War, and the DM could say, okay, you've now revealed some of that room. You can see this much. Alright, he knows where he is. So then I can go to my movement tools, figure out how far he can go in a turn to that position. The DM reveals a little bit more. There's a corridor opening. We move him in there, and then the DM says, alright, you can see even more. Uh-oh, over here, you've revealed a boss monster, and now there's going to be a fight. So it's a great way to take away the paper and allow everyone to share in a really interactive experience.